Welcome to the March 2016 update at Petch High School. Just a few updates today, and then again this month we have a teacher sharing something from their department. So we're excited about that. First off, I want to talk about the music trip that's coming up here pretty quickly as they go to Chicago. So they have multiple things planned and a good group going. So hopefully that'll be productive for them. Along with that, within the music department, actually tonight they're having solo ensemble contest internally, which is a little different, but I think it's going to be really good for our kids. And then know that coming up in April is the musical, which is The Wizard of Oz, and I hear a lot of the kids talking about it. Sounds like it's going to be a great production. So keep your eyes out for tickets for The Wizard of Oz. Reminder, March 18th, which is coming up pretty quickly here, is the end of the 9 weeks. So it's the end of the third 9 weeks. Remember, we assign credit by semesters here, so there will be another 9 weeks to gain credit. But like, you know, if your student's in range of failing right now, it's going to be pretty difficult to get that grade up for the fourth 9 weeks, especially those seniors. So please stay in contact, parents and guardians, with someone here at the high school, either a teacher, a counselor, or myself, so that we can keep those things all kind of in check. I know most seniors that are at that place right now, you've heard from myself or a counselor by now. We'll continue those communications. Just another kind of neat thing that happens here at Patch High School on March 24th, the annual FFA Pancake Day, and that's where the FFA just celebrates the FFA, and we have a guy that comes in here and makes pancakes for them. But the unique thing is he throws them to the students, and the students have to catch them. So it's not something you see every day at a high school, a guy throwing some pancakes in the cafeteria, but students really love it. And actually, as we're speaking right now, strawberries and barbecue sauce is being picked up within the FFA, one of the other staples within the program. So congratulations to them. As I was talking about scholarships, or excuse me, as I was talking about seniors a little bit ago, I want to talk about scholarships. It seems this year that we have more scholarships available internally that we're listing, especially on the guidance website, which can be found off of the school website. And that we don't even have applicants for at this time. So please, 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 if you're you know, within that group that can apply, or you're a parent or guardian of someone that can apply, please do so, because there's going to be money that goes unclaimed, and you know, that's not fun for the people that are donating, or to the people that could get the money. Just a couple other reminders here. Stay in contact with teachers as grades are showing up. Make sure you stay in contact with them, email them, call them, they'll get back with you. And then again, Power School as a resource. Power School can be used by parents and guardians. You just need to set that account up through our IT department. You can email them at techdept@phpatriots.org. And then the final thing for me before we move on to the teacher, I just want to talk about upcoming testing. Again, last year there were changes in the testing that was mandated at the high school level, and so we went away from the OGT into what were the PARCC tests and the air test. Now we don't have the PARCC, but we just have air tests. So there are 7 end-of-course exams which are given from the beginning of April until about April 18th is our last testing day, or 19th. And those 7 tests help students from the class of 2018 and younger to gain graduation points. We do have students that will take government that are in the class of 2000 and would be 16, and also 17 that won't be getting graduation points for them, but is mandated by law that they have to take that test. So the 7 end-of-course exams are ELA 1 and 2. That would be Math 1 and 2, Algebra 1, and Geometry. And then we have Integrated Math 1 and 2, and American History, Government, and then Biology. And this year, Biology, as I have the biology teacher sitting right next to me, Biology will be for a select few students, only because we had everybody take physical science last year. There was a crossover in what was mandated. So there will only be a few students that take Biology this year, and we'll make sure those students know why they're doing that. If you have questions about the testing schedule or what we're going to be doing, please do call the school. You also can know that on our website I've posted the testing schedule, so you can view that. Okay, This afternoon, I have Mr. Matt Karras with me. Mr. Matt Karras is new to our district. He's a new biology teacher, teaches anatomy, and then looking at maybe doing some different things next year with an elective. One of the things that Mr. Karras had some experience in is using online simulations called Gizmo, and now we've invested in that here. And our science department is really taking advantage of those. So I'm going to let Mr. Karras talk a little bit about gizmos.
All right, so one of the new resources, like Mr. Bierstedt said, that we just got access to are called Gizmos. Those are interactive simulations that we can get to on explorelearning.com. And they're really cool. They allow the students to actually manipulate experiments and perform experiments that you wouldn't normally be able to do in a classroom. And they allow you to simulate situations which you can't really see in real life. We used them recently in our chapter on DNA. It's really difficult to simulate what you see with DNA, how it copies itself, all the processes that it goes through. So all those kind of things that are impractical to see in the classroom, these gizmos allow you to see. They also allow students to be an active part of their learning. It's things that you're actually doing on the computer, which is great, especially for the standardized tests that are coming up, because all these standardized tests that they're taking now are interactive on the computer. So this is a very useful tool for that. Now, it also allows students to get much deeper connections with the material than just doing things on pencil and paper all the time. So I found it to be very useful. I used it last year at the school I was at last year, and we just started to use it this year. And I found the students really enjoy doing that, especially as a change of pace to other things that they do in the classroom and allow them to get a deeper understanding of the material.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Karras. Appreciate you sharing that. And yeah, it's exciting for me to see those being used in the classroom. It looks like it really does help with student acquisition of knowledge. So those are the things that we really want to take advantage of. All right, well, I thank you for watching this month, and we'll see you next month.